Hey there, the Faceless Guru here. How the hell are you today? So today we're going to be going over a software that I just purchased, and we're going to be doing a review about it. I'm going to show you some of the features and whatnot, and tell you some things. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about the cool bonus that I'll be giving away if you buy this product from my link. So let's get started. So as you can see, we're on the Monkey Playr website right here. And let's go over some of the details. Basically, what it says you can do is you can add any video from YouTube, either yours or someone else's, by just using the link. You could put it on a blog or whatnot, and you get big features that the hosting companies offer for free, so you won't have a bill. So YouTube is basically free, as you know. And you won't be paying anything to stream your videos on your sites or blogs. And, you know, if you got Amazon S3 is something that I use as well. My bill's not too high. It's, generally speaking, relatively cheap. But if you have tons and tons of videos on there and tons of people streaming them every day, that can get rather expensive. So this is a good alternative. So let's take a look at this, some of the features that it has. There's a start and stop timer feature where, say, if you wanted to use someone else's video on YouTube and they had a logo on there, you didn't want to show their logo, right? So you can actually start the video a little past that logo and just use the content, right? And you can stop it anytime you want as well, or just let it play till the end. You can also do autoplay videos. You know, I've been on many sites and I've done a lot of things, HTML editing and stuff, so I'm pretty familiar with codes and stuff. So I can make a YouTube video auto stream on autoplay if I want to. But this is a cool feature that you don't have to worry about all these codes and how to put them in. All you have to do is click an on or off switch, and I'll show you how to do that. So you can unbrand the player. Yeah, you can actually remove the YouTube logo. It says you can. I've noticed that in some videos it doesn't. It goes by what YouTube allows. So sometimes you can remove it completely and sometimes you can't. It just depends on what video it is. Another thing you can do is loop your video if you want it to automatically play. So that's rather cool. Some people can find that they can use that as a cool feature on their videos if they want. HTTP force HD. You can also do you can secure your videos using HTTPS, so that's kind of cool for carts and stuff and pages if you wanted to do that. You can actually force the video to play in 720 or 1080p HD if you wanted to make all your videos look great, so that's kind of cool too. Just keep in mind that if you do that, some people still has low streaming internet speed, so that might slow your videos down, so that's something to think about, right? So let's take a look here. Okay, hosting fees, it says no more. Of course, it's going to be free if you're using YouTube. So let's see what else. You can set the precise width and height of your videos. I'll show you about that in there. Full responsive mode, that is good to have on because most streaming is happening on people's phones these days, right? So you want to make sure that that is responsive in the responsive mode so they can watch it. Okay, let's take a look down here. Autoplay videos, of course. It says that it does also work with MP4 video. So if you're on using the S3 like I do, you can use the MP4 videos from that link as well. But remember, you're going to be paying for your storage from Amazon. So, okay, so let's see what else we have here. Pretty much says the same stuff here, YouTube's. Okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead. Okay, I guess I can mention this. This also works good in WordPress, Optimized Press, all of these popular software here. And I'm actually using Optimized Press in WordPress. So I'm going to show you something that I just recently learned about video resizing and stuff within, if you're using Optimized Press mainly. So, okay, cool. So remember, I'm going to give you a special link. It's below this video. You can click on it anytime. Whether you're watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you're watching it, on my website, could possibly, my blog site, you'll see the bit.ly link below this video or within the text that I'm, if you're watching this on my blog, you'll see it'll be in the text. Okay, so just look for the link. But if you buy from my link, I'm going to give you a cool bonus. It's going to be a monster marketing suit of 300 plus video assets. And we'll go over that in a moment after we go through the review here on the Monkey Playr. And I'm going to say right here up front that I really like this tool. It's very convenient. You just log into your dashboard and you do what you got to do. So it works good so far that I've seen it. Everything works like it says it's supposed to. So I really recommend this product. It's a pretty good product. So let's go ahead now. I'm going to go to my page here. As you can see, you have a menu bar up here. Once you get started, once you buy, let's go through everything. Once you buy this product, this is what's going to happen. If there's going to be some upsells, okay, this is the front end product. Let me go ahead and go to create new player so you can see what I'm talking about here, because I bought everything. When I review a product, I want everything so I can test it fully and let you guys know if it's good or not. So, and I'm pretty honest. I'm going to tell you if it's bad. I'm going to tell you the good points. So let's go over this right quick. General options here is what pretty much comes with the front end product, the basic Monkey Playr. And you have player options down here. So this and this comes pretty much standard, okay? Now, if you take the upsell, which would be the pro option, which I recommend, by the way, because this has some very cool things to use. If you're a marketer like me, you're going to want to use these things. You can enable a watermark within the video, so if someone else tries to steal your video off of YouTube or whatnot, you'll have a watermark on there. They can't take that out, okay? You can also enable custom previews. And we're going to go, I'm going to talk about these, but I'm not going to go through each thing because there is a getting started help video in here. Once you click this and the get start guide and click these, you can also go through help videos here. So this site is really set up good. It's very well, organized. There's a lot of products that I bought. It was just not very organized, and it get frustrating because you don't have the videos you need to learn stuff right then and there. It takes months to get those. It's just crazy. But this is pretty organized. They know what they're doing here, so this is a good company and a good software if you want to get it. You can also enable social sharing. I'm going to show you this. I'll show you, I'm not going to go into the call to action because it's in here. All of this is in the get started videos, but I'm going to talk briefly about it and show you a few things because I did include some of these in my videos. Now, after you get the pro version upgrade, you'll have another OTO, which is an add-on, and it's called Mailgate. Now, what Mailgate is it allows you to integrate your autoresponder, which is very cool because you know what? We got Aweber, GetResponse, ConvertiKit, MailChimp, and ActiveCampaign. Now, they might add more in here. I'm using GetResponse, so I'm good. And most people use GetResponse or Aweber, MailChimp, Infusionsoft if you can afford it. It's a rather more expensive software to use for autoresponders. But what you can do with this add-in is you can show an opt-in form. You can show the email only or show first name. So basically they can opt in right inside the video player. And all of this in here is going to be talked about in these get started videos. So it's all in there. So I'm not going to go into detail, but what you could do is a good call to action here. And you can get them to either stop the video whenever they go to opt in, send them to a new page. There's plenty of things that you can do here, but the main benefit is you can get them to opt in right inside the video. So this will be good for like Facebook, Twitter. It'd be good for a lot of good platforms that you can do cool stuff in that you couldn't do right on your website, right? So, okay, let's go ahead. Now I'm going to show you a video that I put in. So I'm going to show you how this works. Basically, you name your player first. We're going to go through these. Choose the video type. Okay, I choose YouTube. Actually, let me go ahead and open my player that I have. That way you can see how I got things in here. And then I'm going to click on edit and it'll open up this screen. Okay, so this is for my new product that I have coming out called Email Copywriting Hacks. It's basically a bunch of hacks for a lot of people have problems with open rates, conversion rates, and stuff like that, getting their emails opened. And so what I'm going to do, I decided to create a little product that, helps solve these problems. So here's the page that I did, and I'm going to show you the video. So over here at YouTube, basically all you have to do is copy the URL from the actual video. As you can see, it says ERCHEB video here, Faceless Guru. So just go up to the top where the URL box is and copy that URL. I know you can't see it on the screen, but copy the URL. Then you come back to your player, your Monkey Playr here, and you paste it in here. Okay. You could also do like a playlist if you wanted to by just everything after the equal sign, and you can separate just copy those, the URL from there if it's a playlist, and you can use commas and put them down here and just take the equal sign out and just leave the regular up to the question mark V. Okay, so you can do that. It's a cool little feature. Responsive mode, we want it to be on. Yes. 16:9, keep that. Okay, for right now, my video width is the smallest. Well, I can go smaller, but the YouTube settings. So if we go back to YouTube right quick and scroll down, okay, you'll see down here that the lowest setting is 560 by 315. But what I'm going to want to do is change it to 640 by 360. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so right now this is the size. So let me show you right quick. Let's go ahead and finish running through everything here. Force resolution, I have that to off. My secure mode is on no at this time. Autoplay is set to yes. Looping, no. I don't want to re-loop the thing and get my prospects aggravated, so I'll leave that off. You want to reduce YouTube branding. That means the logo, so this will reduce it as much as possible. Okay. Like I said, some videos it can take it completely out. For that particular video, it made it just white. So I don't know what the process it goes through to identify which a video can do without a logo or not. But okay, I don't want to show any info from YouTube. I don't want to show related videos. I don't want to show closed captions or show annotations. I don't want that. I don't want disable full screen so they can make it big if they want. And show controls, I have that to off. And enable keyboard, that is on. Okay. And up here, I used enable social sharing. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I put my Faceless Guru link in here from Facebook. And my Twitter handle here. So that's on. And I gave them a little thing, sign up for my early bird list. Facebook, yes. And you could turn on all of these if you have those channels. And I don't have this on at the time because on the page I have an opt-in form. So this is my own site, so I won't be using the Mailgate, but I will be using probably the same video on Facebook with this enabled later on. So, okay, let's go take a look at the page right quick and see what the video looks like. Let's see, here we go. Okay, let me go through these windows right quick, see what's what. Okay, well, we don't need this on. I'll leave that because I'll talk a little briefly about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this page right here, and so what I want to do is, as you can see, the video is rather small. It's the smallest, and you can see the YouTube. It's still visible, but it's almost invisible, right? And I think as soon as it starts playing that, it fades out to nothingness, but if you hover over it, you'll see it. So let's go ahead and take a look. I want to edit this. Now this is Optimize Press in my WordPress. I use Optimize Press for all my marketing stuff. So I want to take a look at this edit form here, and I want to also discuss a few things. So here's my code, and it's set to 315 by 560. But before we edit that, I want you to take a look at what the video does. We set it to autoplay, right? So let's go ahead and view this right quick. Hey there, the Faceless Guru here. Now, who else wants the best email marketing hacks of 2016? I do. Well, so as you can see, it autoplays. So that setting that we had set up on autoplay, that works. And okay, what I want to do here is actually change the size of the video to make it about the same size as this. And I've already done this, so I know that the other dimensions that we're going to use here, the 640 by 360, I know that it's going to come out that size. It's going to be that wide, so it's going to look a lot better than what it does now. And it's YouTube, so it's going to stream fast anyway, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to change that, and then I want to take you into here and show you what I learned today. It's a little trick. So that's going to be helpful for you if you're using Optimize Press as well. Okay, so let's get started in here. So first thing we want to do is change the code. And here's the good thing. If you're using Monkey Playr, you don't have to come back in here to edit the actual code. I just want to show you something. It's going to automatically, well, maybe you do in this case because I'm using the iframe. So we're going to go ahead and do that just to make sure that it's updated. But what I want to show you is I had to use the iframe to actually change it to this size, because when I actually changed it here, so let's go ahead and get our dimensions, 640 by 360. Okay. Okay, 640 by 360. So that's going to be what I want. And I'm going to go and save it here. Now, this automatically pops up. You don't have to highlight none of this stuff. All you have to do is click on the copy button. It'll save it to your clipboard. But here's the deal. What I had did was I tried this script code, and I noticed when I was using Optimize Press, it wasn't resizing the video smaller. At first I tried it big, and I wanted it to see how it would look a little smaller on the page. So what happened was it didn't do anything when I refreshed the page, and I did it many times, so I don't know. So I said, okay, so let me try the iframe version, which shows the height and width, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the iframe here. But I think it's supposed to, let me try this first. Let's just try this. Let me go ahead and refresh this and see if it automatically goes to the bigger size without me messing with the code in here. So since I saved it in Monkey Playr in here, let's just see what's going to happen. I think we're going to have to change it because it's going to show the same code in there. Because really what they tell you to do is, if you're using WordPress, is to use a short code. They give you a plugin. I forgot to mention that. They do give you a plugin to install in WordPress. But that's only if you're just using WordPress by itself. See, I'm using Optimize Press to create all my pages. So I tried the short code in there, and it didn't do anything. It didn't work with Optimize Press. So this is why I'm using the iframe here. And like I said, when I tried the script version, it didn't change the sizes when I changed them in the Monkey Playr. So the code stays the same, but for this one, it'll change the height and width within the iframe. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to have to copy this. and redo it. So let me go ahead and just refresh this and see what happens first. Yeah.
Hey there, though.
As you can see, it's still small. So I'm going to have to go back into my optimized press, into my page, and edit the code again. Because, yeah, it's still showing the old small code, right? So I'm just going to replace this. And also, of course, they don't have the center brackets if you're using this. So you have to put center and center before, put brackets, and then center the line, and then center and close the brackets back. So now this should work. So let's insert that.
Hey there, though.
Go ahead and stop that. Save and continue. Okay, and let's have a look again at this page.
Hey there, the faceless guru.
And it still seems small. Let me take a look at this code again. Let's see here. 360 by 640. Try and save it again. It seems to have a little malfunction here. Okay, so what I might have to do. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. Go back to edit, 640 by 360, redirect that in. Okay, no. Okay, so what I think I'm going to have to do, because it's not responding properly, sometimes it does that, I'm going to go ahead and delete this element, this HTML element, and I'm going to put it back in. Custom HTML and shortcode. Okay, let's go back to the Monkey Playr. Go ahead and save this again. And copy the iframe here. Let me go ahead and highlight this. But you don't have to. You can just choose the copy button. But I need to make sure it's in between my template here. So let's paste this in. And let's just see what it does from there.
Hey there, the faceless guru here. Now, who else?
This still seems small to me. So what is going on here? Let me go ahead and center this up right quick. And I'm just going to copy this to the back. And add in my bracket here. Okay, so now that should make it centered.
Hey there!
Okay, this thing's aggravating for me right now. It's set to autoplay, but because it's keep on playing. But this is not the size that I'm looking for. Let's see here. Let me try 853 by 480. Let's try that. Okay, close this. Edit. Okay, 853 by 480. This might have been the size that I had, and I was thinking it was the other size. So let's go ahead and save this. And copy our iframe code. Let's go back in here. And edit this code one more time. And insert.
Hey there, the...
That looks a little better. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's take a look at the page and see what we have now.
Hey there, the faceless guru here. Now, who else wants the best email marketing hacks?
Okay, that's cool. But now it's in the wrong place, as you can see. So let me fix that right quick. Let's see. Let me scroll down here and get my drag to here. and move it in between these two spaces.
Hey there,
Okay, dude, I think we're good. All right, one more time, refresh this. Should be right under my box because...
Hey there, the Faceless Guru here. Now, who else?
Okay, because I point upwards to the email box, I want my video to be under here. So as you can see, this is what happens. And there's no controls here, so they can't fast forward the video. Now, depending on what you want to let your audience know about, you know, that's what you're going to want to do. If you want them to be able to skip around in your video, then go ahead and add the controls in here. Let me go back to edit, which is down here to show control. So if I decided to turn that on for them, I'll go ahead and save that. And let's go ahead and refresh our page one last time.
Hey there, the Faceless Guru here. Now, who else? We're going to be some special hacks. 2000.
See here,
the pre-launch.
You can go ahead and
launching on September the 26th, 2000.
Scroll through your video there. So this is how you use and put in the program. Like I said, once you're in the Monkey software here, the Monkey Playr, all you have to do is anytime you want to edit, you shouldn't have to edit it in your WordPress if you're using the short code. But you have to be using edit page here. Let me go ahead and close this out. You have to be using the when you're in the themes. So it probably would have to be a theme and you just put in the short code wherever you want it. I think you can also use this in your blogs. And I'm not going to go into details. I think she explains this stuff. If I remember right, she did have a video in the Get Started and Help here. So once you go down to the Help videos and click here, you'll see a bunch of videos come up, right? And you can just go through all of these. It'll show you everything. So it's really set up well to where it has, you know, everything that you need. So I really highly recommend this product. It's a really good product. I don't have anything bad to say. If they didn't have their tutorials in here, I might have said something about that, but they do have them in here, and I applaud them. It's good good software, and I'm promoting it, so it's got to be good. I try not to promote bad products because I don't want my customers to, you know, I'm going to refer something to them and it's going to suck. So again, the link is below if you want to get this. It's going to go to the JVZoo, and it's going to go through the payment processor there. Now, this is what happened once you order this. Once you go through all the ordering process, if you decide to get the just the front end or the pro package there, the Mailgate option, or there's one more upsell called Crash Course on Video Marketing. So if you need help in that, I would go ahead and get that too. So basically what that is, it's going to be some ebooks, but these are not just like 10, 12 page ebooks. These are like 50, 70, 100, and 100 pages. So it's pretty in-depth stuff, you know. It's a real good crash course. Now, I haven't had a chance to go through all that stuff, but I did download the ebooks and stuff. But like I said, I just got this yesterday and I was pretty impressed with it. So I decided I wanted to promote this to my list and my customers and everyone that knows me. So once you order this product, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get several emails here, and you're going to get the one for each thing that you get. For the front-end product, for the opt-in, the pro package, if you get that, which I recommend. I recommend all of these upsells. They're really good. You know, some stuff's just bullshit and crap, but this is all well done, well organized, and it's good stuff. Of course, the Mailgate, you get one for that, and also for the Crash Course. Now, I don't think the Crash Course, they'll send you one. What you have to do is go to your JVZoo account under your purchase, your products that you purchased, and it'll have the link in there, and it'll get you to the page, what you need. Okay. Oh, Russell Brunson. All right. Fiverr, you've received. Okay, got an order from Fiverr, received regarding it. Okay. So anyway, let's get back to what we need to do here. So like I said, it's really easy to edit everything. And as I learned in this product, the only thing you need to do if you're using the shortcode is just change the settings and click save. And it'll automatically update your video on your blog post or whatever you're using if you're just using the shortcode with regular WordPress. Like I said, if you're going to be using optimized press, then you have to do a few things like I did. Tweak it out a little bit. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Monkey Playr, this review. What I want to do now is go through the bonuses that I'm going to give you if you buy through my link. Now, like I said, it's called Monster Marketing Suite of 300 plus video assets. So if you're looking, or better yet, if you're launching a product and you want to give something away to help build your list, convincing your website visitors to buy the product that you offer or get them to give you their email address is sometimes a hard challenge for online marketers, right? So that's why if you use video to connect to your visitors, it becomes an important factor using media to convince and entertain your traffic. So they will not get bored on the things that you want to offer to them, right? So the thing is, though, if you're not good at creating videos, you might ruin the moment for your visitors. So to avoid that, outsourcing is your next option. But yet, outsourcing media is expensive. And if you don't have that much of a budget for your marketing campaigns, this could be a nightmare to your business. So the good news is that inside the product that I'm going to be giving you, the bonus package, there's a huge bundle of 300 plus videos, ebooks as lead magnets, and graphics that you can use for your marketing strategy. So what's included in here? And we're going to take a look right now. Okay, here's the bonus. This is going to be the bonus page where you're going to actually download the product from me. This is what you're going to get from JVZoo, right? And if for some reason you don't get the link from JVZoo, you can just send me a support email with your transaction numbers and we'll make sure that you get that, okay? Okay, this is, let's go to the bonus page here. Here we go. Okay, this is actually what's included in the modules. You're going to get 1 through 10, so I'm just going to preview this for you right quick. This is high quality marketing color videos. And it basically has different categories that you'll have in here for different types of businesses that you can use. Module 2, you'll have 16 storytelling black and white videos. Here's a little preview. So as you can see, it's really professionally done. Module 3, you'll have 10 lead converting call to action videos.
So there were some little odd and end jobs that need to be done in your house. Well, it's not too expensive to hire a contractor to do the work. So what is your...
Okay, in Module 4, you get 10 engagement increasing story infographics that you can all edit in Photoshop. Comes with all Photoshop files included. Module 5, you get the 34 value giving articles and ebooks. In Module 6, you'll get 1 professional WordPress site. Module 7, 30 reading gravity increasing vector assets. Module 8, 30 highly entertaining GIFs. These are animated, so it's video GIFs basically. Number 9, you'll have 30 pattern interrupting video transitions. So you can put these in between your transitions of your videos that you want to break everything up and add some cool looking stuff in there. Module 10 is the complete business building tools and materials. So you get some banners, the web page that you actually see here, you'll get that, and it's a private label rights, so you can resell this stuff. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's talk about if you are interested in my copywriting hacks, the product that's not released yet. It's coming out in September 2016 on the 26th. So you can just go to email copywriting hacks, as you can see here. If you're interested in that, you can sign up here and get on the list to get a pretty good little discount on this product when it launches. Okay, it'll be 3 days. It'll launch for 3 days at that discounted price just for the people that's on this early bird list, because they're going to get a special discount code. So whoever is not on that list won't get that discount code, and they'll be paying full price. So that's how that's going to work. So back to the Monkey Playr here. I think you're going to enjoy this program. I like it. I just got it. I got all the upgrades and everything that came along with it, and I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I have nothing bad to say about this. So there you go, guys. If you're interested in an easy software that can manage your videos on YouTube, control everything you need to control, this is the software for you. So you can go ahead and click on my link below. It'll be a bit.ly link that'll take you to the JVZoo page where you can buy it and get my special bonus. So I hope you enjoyed this video and be looking forward to more in the future. Talk soon.